$700 million. That's how much local hospitals have received in federal stimulus awards, all aimed at helping them through the coronavirus pandemic.
So why are some of those facilities cutting jobs while others are not? In this rebound investigation, iTeam reporter Dan Monk looked into that question. Turns out the money comes with a few strings attached.
Were you running and doing stuff during this time?
When the pandemic hit, athletic trainer Nicole Jones thought she was headed for the unemployment line, but her bosses at St. Elizabeth Healthcare had another idea.
It was a huge relief.
The Northern Kentucky hospital chain says it offered all of its athletic trainers full pay if they agreed to be reassigned. Jones transitioned to a temperature screener, hospital cleaner, and inventory clerk.
A sigh of relief, weight off of our shoulders, knowing that the hospital had a plan for us.
I think our morale is unbelievably high.
St. Elizabeth CEO Garen Colvin says the hospital system is bouncing back quickly because it was able to prevent layoffs during the pandemic. He credits a healthy balance sheet and $150 million in stimulus payments.
The stimulus has been a game changer on a lot of fronts. We knew that we were going to have the financial sustainability to make it through the crisis.
The iTeam is tracking the local impact of the $2 trillion CARES Act by tracing how much money finds its way into local unemployment checks, small business loans, and payments to hospitals like the St. Elizabeth Edgewood campus behind me. Our analysis of federal stimulus data shows 6 major hospital systems in northern Kentucky and southwest Ohio received $689 million so far. That's $483 million in advance payments from Medicare and $206 million in grants from the Provider Relief Fund. But rules for this stimulus from the federal government do not require hospitals that receive it to preserve jobs. Instead, the Medicare payments are intended to increase cash flow to providers, and the grants are supposed to help hospitals prevent, prepare for, and respond to coronavirus.
The money that went to healthcare providers really didn't have a lot of strings attached.
Karen Schwartz is a health policy expert with the Kaiser Family Foundation, a nonprofit that provides research and analysis on the healthcare industry.
Hospitals were free to make decisions around layoffs, even if they accepted the money.
The iTeam has discovered 3 hospital systems in southwest Ohio did just that. They got millions of dollars in stimulus money, but also made the most severe cuts to employee positions or salaries. For example, UC Health got $169 million in grants and advance payments, more than any local hospital system. A spokeswoman confirmed UC Health cut payroll expenses by 20% in all non-clinical departments by requiring people to take paid and unpaid leave. Top executives also took pay cuts of up to 30%. But she says the cost-cutting and stimulus only helped us recover a portion of our financial loss. Mercy Health got more than $128 million in stimulus proceeds for its 5 local hospitals, but that didn't prevent furloughs of up to 90 days for 3,000 employees in 7 states. The furloughs ended June 30. Mercy Health won't say how many local employees were impacted. A spokeswoman says the Mercy Health Foundation contributed $60 million to an associate hardship fund to provide restorative pay to furloughed associates and those on reduced hours. TriHealth got $88.6 million in stimulus awards, yet CEO Mark Clement announced the permanent elimination of 440 positions in June. TriHealth provided the iTeam with a statement he wrote to employees that says, in part, TriHealth lost nearly $100 million from March to May and needed to act now to avoid continued operating losses in excess of $10 million each month. So how did St. E avoid such cuts to northern Kentucky hospitals when its Cincinnati rivals could not?
I don't think it's fair to the Cincinnati hospitals to ask, why can a Kentucky hospital do it?
Colvin says northern Kentucky had fewer COVID-19 cases than southwest Ohio and reopened its surgery centers sooner.
But I don't think Cincinnati hospitals should be looked at negatively, because they did absolutely the right thing.
Did he want you to make your times today?
Meantime, Nicole Jones returned to her regular St. E job at Connor High School July 1st.
So again, grateful that working for a hospital system that kept me whole.
Dan Monk, WCPO 9, iTeam.